Good morning, everybody. Today is Friday, April 7th, day 43. It's going to be an interesting day. It's raining, and it's been raining cats and dogs, and I got to get 16 miles in. Still at quarter way in, getting ready to load up and head up the mountain. So it's about, what time is that? 7:10. So we have about a 45-minute drive up the mountain and then start hiking. It's a low tomorrow night of 29, and today the high is probably not going to get out of the 50s. So it's going to get interesting. So I will give you some updates. I'm hoping that the rain will slack up and I can use my phone, my camera more to let you know what's going on. But it might be in a Ziploc in my back and not come out much. So while I was here, I thought I'd just go ahead and let you know what day it was and what's going on. Had a really good stay here, and I highly recommend for anybody that's watching this, that's coming down the trail behind me, put this on your route. You can walk right off the trail here, 3/10 of a mile. So, all right. I'll talk to y'all later when I can get my camera out when it's not pouring down rain. All right, bye. Rain and cold. Starting at 576. I don't know what this road crossing is. A mountain road, gravel road. We come up to going northbound. And raining pretty good. Kind of feel like it may have stopped for a second, but definitely up here in the clouds. Everything is soaking wet. Can't see more than about 70 yards or so in the cloud. And it's definitely colder. It was 80 yesterday. It's 40s now. Supposed to be, I think I mentioned this earlier, 29 tomorrow night. So winter's not done yet. All right, just kind of giving you an update. I don't know how much I'm gonna be able to film. I'm gonna try to film when I can if it's not raining. Try to keep this thing dry as much as possible too. Talk to you later. Well, just so you can get some idea of what this is like today. It's about as miserable as you can get. Temperatures in the 40s. And let's just see what it says on my thermometer. I hadn't really looked at it. Yeah, it's 42. And it hadn't let up any on the rain. None. It's pretty much what the trail looks like. And took a little break at one of the shelters, a little small shelter, just to try to get out of it a minute. You know, it's just the longer I stay out here, it means the longer I got to be in it. So I'll get back on and keep going. And I got my frog togs on, as you can see, full suit. But it doesn't help with my feet. And these are my boots that I hike in, and they're Gore-Tex, but I can feel my feet steady getting wetter and wetter. And the place where I'm going to tonight does not have laundry. So I'll be putting my socks on the vent, I guess, trying to dry them out and my clothes. My clothes are staying dry, and I got, I have my pack. I have a bag, a garbage bag type bag inside my pack, and then all my clothes inside another bag inside that bag. So stuff stays dry, but it's not easy. And I hadn't had to put my gloves on yet, but if it gets much cooler, I'm probably going to have to start wearing my gloves. 16-mile day, 16.6, something like that today. I'm over 6, so I got about 10 to go. It's just one of those days where you just gotta bear with it and go with it. Embrace it. It is what it is, and let's do it. I know there's gonna be a lot of spring days like this. At least it's not thundering and lightning everywhere, so that's good. And I think this line, from what the radar looks like, goes all the way down to the south. Well, I'm in Virginia, but all the way down to South Mississippi. So everybody's getting rain today in a line. All right, I'll put the phone up so I mess it up. Well, I can take my hood off for a minute anyway. Kind of got a break in the action. It's pretty right here. Nice, pretty badly. The clouds moving through. It actually comes all the way around over here through these trees. I'm working my way down to I-77. I'm gonna go under it, and then just past it, come to another road, and that's where I'm being picked up today and taken to a hiker motel, Big Walker. It's on far out. It's one of the good places I'm looking forward to getting dried out to. Still up here in the clouds. There's just a little break here where you can see through them. That is where I came from, and that's where I'm going. All right, I'm gonna head on. Put this phone up. Talk to y'all later. Well, made it to the Big Walker. It's a hiker-friendly motel right here on the side of the interstate in Bland, the big town of Bland, Virginia. I'm wet through and through, and miserable. It was a long, about a mile and a half. I'm looking out the window at the interstate. A mile and a half road walk. It was rough. I didn't film. It's been raining steady. It hadn't quit raining all day long. A little slack up every now and then, but it's just been a steady rain. I did get 16.6 miles though So I'm happy about that. I'm glad I want to keep my average at 15, so that helps me a little more than what my average needs to be. So that's good. I've already walked down through here and seen about 4 or 5 different hikers I've been seeing. So there's a lot of hikers that have bailed out today. You have to get a ride from the trail. So I had Donnie Duck gave me a ride, and it was only $20 for the ride. So I thought that was pretty reasonable. So I don't know what we're gonna do about food. There might be cooking freeze-dried food. So just letting everybody know it's this is the end of day 42, I believe. It's Friday, Good Friday, and I got to get dried out. I got to get out of these clothes and get dry. It's miserable. Talk to you later. And the temperature I came up to 43 today. So it started out the first time I ever looked at it was 42, and it stayed in miserably cold all day long. All right. I will hopefully get started fairly early in the morning. Haven't lined up a ride yet back to the trail, that 5 or 6 miles back to the trail yet. So I'm hoping we'll get started early. Talk to you later.